Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball next on the show. Garrett Richards gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Gene Segura.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Anaheim. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Chopped weakly to the left. Escobar's got to be quick, and Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Here's Gerard Dyson. His past history with Richards. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. M's nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Felix Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Bottom of the first, straight ahead as Yunel Escobar steps in to get him started.
Yunel Escobar.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Martin comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Well, the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm really excited to see how Yunel Escobar does in this one. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First delivery to him on the way. Cole Calhoun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's got 5 base hits in 44 at-bats. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Hernandez readies another 0-2, and here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He went deep in the contest last night. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Cano. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. We are still scoreless. Settling in now, Robinson Cano. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here's the pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Fouled back. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
Into the box, Danny Valencia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
A runner at first with no outs here. Outside, 3-0 now. Leonis Martin is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Nobody out, runner on first. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And I'm looking out there in the outfield at Cameron Maben. This young man's got galloping, loping strides. He can play center, left, right. He goes and gets it, and he's got a nice arm. He's really got a good feel on the defensive side.
So digging in now, Leonis Martin. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
0-1 count and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Here now is Mike Zunino. And he takes ball one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike. His past history with Richards, he's gone 6 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Standing in now, Dan Vogelback, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to get go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The M's lead it 2-0. Here's Albert now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Albert.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
First baseman. C.J.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dyson's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners.
Cameron.
And in the middle infield, Gene Segura. He can play short or second for you, depending on what you want to do with him. And I'll tell you what, he's got the arm and the feet to do it. I love how he's really come on as a player.
Here's Cameron Maben now. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Hernandez looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Angels on the home run by Pujols. We played 2. It's the Mariners 2 and the Angels 1. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gene Segura.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High in the air into shallow left center. Trout is in a ways as he'll make the catch for out number 1. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in for his second at bat, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. got him to chase a fastball out of the zone, I'd come back with it again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And a fastball just a bit up. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another try at 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Danny Espinosa.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, catcher, Carlos Perez.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Pitch on the way. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Yunel Escobar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
2 out, nobody on. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Hernandez gets the sign. 2-1 on its way. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
The 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Two men are on with 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The runner scores from second. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, clearly they didn't forget what he did last time with the home run, because they are really pitching him careful right here. And now they're 2-0 and behind the count again.
Here's the 2-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. His second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, C.J. Cron, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. There's Segura. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they've scored 4 times on 2 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Angels 5 and the Mariners 2. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. On a big swing by Cano as he lifts this one high and deep out to right field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Into the box, Danny Valencia. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Leonis Martin.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back his way. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seager. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Angels 5 and the Mariners 3. Here's Cameron Maben now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Angels, left fielder, number 9.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Martin patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way, and this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2, and they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Danny Espinosa.
In now, Danny Espinosa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. 5 runs, just 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. His club trails, though, by a count of 5-3. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Mike Zunino.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he lays off for ball 1. One and one. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1-2. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. taken there by Escobar. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Digging in to try it again, Dan Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
In the air out to straightaway left. Maben is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Crone has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Perez.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. To third. Seager has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Third baseman, number 00. Yunel Escobar.
Ready for another shot now. Yunel Escobar. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out to short for Segura. Reined in. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here comes the first pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And they'll step off and try again. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking to send him packing again. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The next 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They're still down 5-3. Evan Scribner enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 58, Evan Scribner.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
27, Mike Trout.
And that one right down Main Street.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Now the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Albert Pujols will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, and it remains 5-3. back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Bud Norris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 20, Bud Norris.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kyle Seager. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
Digging in once again, Danny Valencia. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Leonis Martin. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's another 0-2. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Ready once again, Cameron Maybin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Out of play. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swinging a looper to left. Dyson moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Ready for another chance. Andrelton Simmons. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz giving chase. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Danny Espinosa.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Espinosa. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Now the 0-1. Fouled back. Runners on first with one down. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Carlos Perez, and a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Angels 5 and the Mariners 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Mike Zunino.
Cam Bedrosian has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Simmons with a slide. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman Dan Vogelbach.
Ready for another shot now, Dan Vogelbach. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-0 count. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to the 9 hitter. And everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
The 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. One and one. Here it is. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Gerard Dyson, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Trout coming on. 2 down.
The left field.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Here's Gerard Dyson, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Played on the backhand. And he is in there.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They're still down 5-3.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Fiend here.
Casey Fiend.
Striding in once again, Yunel Escobar. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
Yunel Escobar.
And this is low, ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball two now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this is taken here for ball four. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. For his career in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. A nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 27,
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Runner at first here, one man out. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. from the stretch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Again, a 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
2-2 count. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The designated hitter, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Ready now, Albert Pujols. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out with the man at first. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels leave 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Your attention, please.
9th inning save situation now is on to try to close it down as the veteran right-hander Houston Street. Here comes the second baseman Robinson Cano. His lifetime numbers against Houston Street. He's gone just 2 for 13. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, number 15, third baseman Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Simmons has it. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Up next for Seattle, designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
So stepping in, Danny Valencia. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the ninth, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's set, and the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Mike Zunino.
Mike Freeman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 6, Mike Freeman.
Low for ball 1. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Halos earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Garrett Richards earns the win, his second. Houston Street closes the door for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs on 8 hits with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Garrett Richards. His record is now 2-0. The save to Houston Street, his second. The loss goes to Felix Hernandez. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.